Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Once again, I'm Nev from Nev's Tech, but otherwise known as your friendly neighborhood basement-dwelling IT guy. But don't worry, ma'am, I am from the internet, and today I want to talk a little bit about the evolution of coasters. Now, I'm not just talking any coasters, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking tech-related coasters. Either the damn things just stopped working, or maybe you just screwed up a step in your burning process. Tech coasters is something that we almost all have a story about. I heard rumors from the old guard about the floppy drive being used as a coaster way back in the day, and I must say, it seems to work. Remember back in the day when media was an awesome thing, when you went out as an experience to go and purchase a DVD, a video, a CD, and half of the thing was just going out and finding it. And then all of a sudden, we had the ability to just download this thing. No longer did we have to go from store to store to see if the movie that you wanted was available. You could just find it as long as there was somebody out there to see it. That really frickin' changed the world. That really frickin' changed the landscape of everything. Of course, it all started with CDs. Everyone wanted to burn things. Back in the day, it was about 20 bucks if you wanted to get a new CD, and I swear that's about 40 bucks these days. Almost got the COVID. Actually, I am in lockdown right now because one of the neighbors who I've had close contact with is now identified with COVID. Why do I ever leave the basement? There's only pain out there. Frickin' leave the basement once. Just frickin' once. I get into a close confrontation with COVID. Anyways, I do seriously believe that the disc is more superior to the floppy drive for several reasons. Number one, you can look at your sweet kisser in these suckers. Number two, there's just something futuristic about the disc. DVD minus R. I do not miss the time when I had to go through the differences between DVD plus or minus R. These things were only half the size of a real disc too. 4.7 gigabytes. As a coaster, they are definitely most excellent. I probably burnt about 700 DVDs in my time. You know that feeling you get when you're looking over a box of old DVDs or VHSs, realizing how much money you put into it and just how useless it was? It wasn't until DVDs came out that I truly appreciated the difference between full screen and widescreen. I had no idea how much of the video I was missing. But friends, times change, things evolve, including coasters, and if you've been around my channel, then you know that the ultimate supreme coaster of 2020 is the Android box. That's right, yes friends, not only are they not actually truly Android devices, right now there's only two officially supported versions of Android boxes, and one's the NVIDIA Shield. Though this unit is supported by the Play Store somehow. The T95, you can find it all over. I found it at a used clothing store for $2, and as you can see, somebody already beat me to using it as a coaster. Now personally, I don't particularly get why this one has been used as a coaster, because Kodi, YouTube, and whatnot continue to work on them. The problem is, so here's an older one I also picked up at the same time. Anyways, the problem is if you don't update Android, then the apps will no longer work when the apps become updated. So just like that, this thing right over here, freaking garbage. You can't do anything with it. You might be able to watch a VLC movie with it. It almost messes with me how much garbage we're putting in the landfill. Thinking these things will only last for, what, 3 years the most? And then after that, you just toss them. I can't even think of a practical application for this unit, because if I was to give it to my parents, I would be on the phone with them all the time trying to get them to understand how to use it. You would have to be really desperate in order to use something like this, but that being said, back in the day with my cheap miser parents, if I wanted technology, if I wanted to get onto the internet, and this was all that I could use, I'd deal with it. Even though I have no use for it, I still can't help but feeling these things are pretty cool. I hate being in love with technology I know that I'll never get the chance to use. Anyways, folks, that's it for me. Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. Like and subscribe, etc. But more importantly, seriously, folks, take care of each other. That's it for me. Have a good one, folks.